Sentence insertion questions. Cohesion and types of cues. In a sentence insertion question, you are given a sentence and asked to decide where the sentence best fits into the reading passage. This is the way the question is phrased. Look at the 4 squares that indicate where the following sentence could be added to the passage. Where would the sentence best fit? You are given 3 consecutive sentences. The target sentence can be placed before the first sentence, in between any of the 3 sentences, or after the last sentence. When considering the first or the last position, you should also read sentences that come before the first sentence and after the last sentence. The TOEFL sentence insertion question asks you how to organize sentences cohesively. Cohesion means sentences in a sequence are presented like a chain link. Preceding ideas are linked to subsequent ideas. That is, each sentence begins by linking itself firmly to the sentence that came before. In English discourse, ideas placed at the end of a sentence are far more important than the ones at the beginning. For example, I have a dog. The dog is hungry. A dog and hungry are new information. When new information is placed at the end and old information is placed at the beginning, the reader can move from the familiar known information to the unknown new information. So to link cohesively, ideas need to be presented from old to new, from known to unknown. In addition to moving from old to new, there are many other devices that facilitate cohesive linking. In academic writing, one of the most important linking practices is moving ideas from general to specific. That is, a general statement precedes specific details that support the general statement. In the following example, ideas move from general to specific. There are several different types of diets that people follow. One type is called vegetarianism, as the method requires people not to eat meat. Another type is called veganism, which is even stricter than vegetarianism. Vegan diet requires people not to eat any animal products. The Atkins diet, a low-carbohydrate diet devised by Robert Atkins, aims to achieve weight loss. There is also the Mediterranean diet, which aims to imitate the eating style of Mediterranean people. The first sentence, there are several different types of diets that people follow, is the general statement, and the rest are details that support the general statement. The opposite of the general to specific order is called the inductive order. In inductive order, examples come first, and then a general claim is made based on the examples. Within a paragraph, when you need to make a quick conclusion based on some examples, this order can be used effectively. The following is an example of inductive order. Vegetarianism is a diet method in which people refrain from eating meat. Veganism, which is even stricter than vegetarianism, requires people not to eat any animal products at all. The Atkins diet, which is a low-carbohydrate diet devised by Robert Atkins, aims to achieve weight loss. The Mediterranean diet, which imitates the eating style of Mediterranean people, aims to promote healthy eating. As we can see from these examples, there are many diet methods. To indicate that we are generalizing based on examples, we need to use clue words like based on these examples. The general to specific order is used in academic writing mainly to help build reader expectations. When details are presented first without any general point, readers will be wondering what is the point of all the minutiae. By moving from general to specific, readers will not be caught off guard by upcoming details and will be in a position to evaluate the general statement. This is why in academic writing the most important ideas are placed earlier on. In other words, The thesis statement of an essay and the topic sentence of a paragraph come before their support. Moving ideas from old to new and from general to specific are organizational cues. In addition, there are logical cues that we can utilize when answering the TOEFL sentence insertion question. Logical cue words are usually function words in grammar terminology. Function words are pronouns, determiners, prepositions, adverbs, and conjunctions. Function words are contrasted by content words like nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Content words normally have corresponding things or states in the world or mental images in our head. By contrast, function words lack clear reference or mental images, and their roles in a sentence depend on which grammar part they belong to. Some function words are used to replace preceding content words. For instance, consider demonstrative words like this and there. We do not have any idea what these words refer to. To find their reference, we need to look for their antecedents, that is, the content words these demonstrative words replace. Demonstrative words allow us to repeat keywords and phrases without sounding repetitive. These are examples of demonstrative words. The definite article the. Demonstrative pronouns this, that, these, those. Personal pronouns it, they, them, their, its, theirs. Indefinite pronouns some, both, neither, most, other, such. Demonstrative adverbs here, there. In the TOEFL sentence insertion question, when a demonstrative word is used in the target sentence, it can serve as a clue. We should look for the antecedent of the demonstrative word. The target sentence should come after the sentence that contains the antecedent. Some other function words indicate the logical relationship between ideas. These words are often called transitional words. Transitional words tell the reader in which direction ideas are moving. For instance, thanks to the transitional word indeed, we can expect ahead that the subsequent idea will emphasize the previous point. Although, on the other hand, signals that concession will follow. In this light, transitional words are road signs in composition. Based on their function as road signs, transitional words can be grouped as follows. Addition, additionally, also, and, furthermore, moreover, likewise, in the same way, similarly, for example, for instance, etc. Contrast, but, however, nevertheless, on the other hand, yet, etc. Emphasis, indeed, in fact, of course, etc. Causal relationship, accordingly, consequently, therefore, thus, etc. Conclusion, finally, in conclusion, on the whole, in the end, etc. In the TOEFL sentence insertion question, when a transitional word is used in the target sentence, it can often serve as a clue. You should first find the key content words in the target sentence. Then look for the sentence that contains the key content words or their synonyms. Then evaluate the relationship between the two ideas using the transitional words. When placed correctly, the transitional words make the relationship logical. Now we know all the relevant types of cues for the TOEFL sentence insertion questions. To repeat, these are the types. The organizational cues, like moving from old to new and from general to specific, and the logical cues like demonstrative words and transitional words. Let's examine how to use these cues to answer the sentence insertion question.